Welcome to Auntie Shaz and Tarot. Here we go. Time for your message today. Something bright and cheery and refreshing. That's the energy I feel. Something good coming through. Let's see. Something good coming through. Maybe travel. Thank you to all who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything's going to resonate. Take what does. Leave the rest. Take what helps you to help yourself. Leave the rest for someone else. Here we go. Today's message starts with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, holding back emotions. But remember, we're talking about an overall energy of something fresh and new, exhilarating. But you're holding back emotionally on this. Let's see why that is. Five of Cups. You think there will be regrets here? Let's see. King of Pentacles. Looks like with somebody solid, and you feel like there's going to be regrets here. Who's our King of Pentacles? Or you could be the type that's just all business and you just hold back your emotions. But something's coming in that's fresh and new and exhilarating and exciting and maybe involves travel. And yeah, Four of Wands involves a lot of happiness, reason to celebrate. This is either a reason to celebrate and you think it's going to be something you're going to regret, or this is you used to achieving quite a bit, having a lot of success. And the emotional that you kind of keep at bay is rapping on your door, saying, yeah, it's time to take a look at this. And here it is. It's kind of like, welcome it in. Here it is. Page of Swords. Yeah. Welcome it in. Here it is. So we have a couple of scenarios going here. Let's see. The cards keep flipping whether I want them to or not. They're not following my lead. They're just doing their own thing. So this is inescapable is the energy I feel with the Two of Cups here. Yeah, soulmate energy. You think you're going to get hurt? No, this is good energy. Yeah, in both scenarios, you think there's going to be regret and you're going to get hurt. I see good energy here. What else do we have? Sun, brightness, something that's expansive. Six of Cups. This is a gift coming at you here. This is a gift coming at you. What does the gift entail? Let's get a little bit more specific. We know it entails something that has to do with celebratory energy. Eight of Pentacles has to do with work. It's time to be celebrating something that's career-oriented or career-based. Or if this is, we've got also soulmate energy in here, someone at work. You might be the top dog. You do not interact emotionally with others. But there's someone you can't, there's someone that's knocking. I don't think they're doing it deliberately. It's just your person that's maybe in the workplace. But I think you're one of the top dogs that has avoided this type of scenario for years. Or this is something really good coming in and you feel like there's going to be regrets here. But it's good, and it's going to be an opportunity to connect with a good tribe, soulmate energy. It's here, it's knocking. In both cases, it's good news, it's celebratory, it's expansive energy, it's a gift. Somehow work or knowing your craft very well is part of this. Let's see what that is. Four of Swords. Nine of Cups. I'm not going to take those. I feel like they fell out by mistake. Let's get a more definitive answer here about why is something about work or victory is right at the top of the deck, and it flipped by itself. Like I'm saying, this is just out of your control what's coming in. It's victory. It's something investing in you and you alone. It's something that's just custom made for you. And something that you've been waiting a long time for, but something that is on your wish list. With regards to the work, I feel like it's more of an energy of customized for you. I haven't ever read that card that way, but it's that card talks about, being so skilled in your work, so skilled, so talented in a certain area that you are a standout. And typically talks about work, but you're a standout here because this situation is being customized for you. Knight of Wands. It's very bold energy. That's why you start out with the Knight of Cups in the reverse saying, I don't think I'm comfortable here. Spirit's saying, get ready to be really, really dazzled and happy because you're not really getting a choice to say no to this. Like I keep saying, the energy is knocking. Here it is, okay? The Moon. You feel more comfortable in the not knowing or this not being available to you, even though, like I say, it is part of your wish list. The Hangman in the reverse. Thinking about this makes you feel kind of physically, you're just, makes you very nervous, like butterflies. But yeah, it's an uncomfortable place to be because you're just not usually in these settings. Again, you more emotionally disconnect from stuff like this. Queen of Wands. You stay very grounded, like love and the frilly stuff and the expansive energy and the here's what's knocking and the fresh and new just is not really your thing. I mean, you'd love for it to be, but you're more like tried and true, stay grounded. And Spirit is saying, without question here in this read, yeah, get ready for the new expansive and the exciting and exhilarating. Advice, other than get ready for this because it's coming in. Knight of Pentacles. What you don't see about this is that, yes, it's exhilarating, but it's something you can count on. If you're worried it's going to be fly by night, or I've had these types of emotions and feelings before, and then it lasted like a week, a month, very short term. This will have that same kind of exhilaration as far as emotions are concerned, but it's for the long term. Six of Swords. It is some sort of partnering up or an opportunity that you never thought would be possible that's going to work out, that brings you to your tribe. Or this could be a relationship that is your person. But you don't realize how this is going to round you out and make you feel really like much more appreciated, a part of a group or a part of a union that means a lot to you and has a lot of meaning in your life. Two of Wands is out here now. Wow. I feel like what's making you feel a little bit ill is I'd rather just stay where it's comfortable. I don't really trust these types of emotions that are just so carry you away type energy. But Spirit's saying, don't stay where it's comfortable. The bigger payoff, and you're a good business person, or you're good in seeing the value of the big payoff, is to push yourself and transform. Allow this energy in and see how it transforms your life with the Death card. Yeah, it's just going to blow your mind is what I'm getting. Oh my gosh, this is fun. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Oh, sorry, upright. That's interesting, I say in the reverse. Don't move away from this. You have a tendency to want to move away from this. Your first instinct is to run away from this. But what I'm hearing is sit with this emotion, because it's not an emotion that makes you feel uncomfortable in a bad way. You know, we talk about that on this channel about listen to your body. And if your body is immediately sick around somebody, or you're feeling uncomfortable around somebody, that is a dead giveaway to pay attention to. But your instinct is just to move away from this, but notice how your body is like pulling you towards it, this situation or this person, okay? And how you recognize that is really not like me. That's very important, to recognize that you feel comfortable moving towards this when you really give it some thought. Not just a knee-jerk reaction, which may be the case for you where you're just, I pull back here. In these scenarios, I pull back. Really pay attention to what your body's saying, because I feel like your body is, like I said, drawn to this and saying, yeah, let's give this a go. The High Priestess is sideways and the Page of Cups is sideways. Again, your energy keeps kind of fighting me with the, I'm not very comfortable with the emotional aspects of this and the closeness, emotional closeness. But I think you also try and keep that a secret. Spirit says, we've got an eye on you. We know this about you. This is coming in, whether you like it or not. And you're going to like it. You know, Spirit would never lead you wrong. Yeah. Spirit is well aware of your stiff arm here in these scenarios. But this one, you're not going to be able to play it that way. Yeah, it's the end of the stiff arm with the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. It's the end of being independent on your own. You've done very well. But yeah, it's the end of just solely doing on your own. Good for you. Good for you. Okay, 10 of Wands, which I feel like you're just trying to get on board too, slowly with this message, but slowly. 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords. Yeah, because you're used to things not working out or heartbreak, or, you know, there's a past here that caused you to not want to get involved with people in the first place. Okay. But the truth of the matter is that these are burdens that I feel like you've worked through, or this situation will help you work through, or there's just an end to the burdens. Like, you know, we see that you have them. Yeah. Spirit acknowledges that. I see that here in the energy. The truth of the matter is you're on a different path now. Those burdens will help you to appreciate this all the more. But this is a different path for you. Yeah, I was just going to say a path that doesn't include tears. And then the sun popped. Yay! Loving this. Loving this. Huh, flamingo energy. That's interesting. I just kind of see that in my mind's eye. And that is energy where you're just really good independently, you shine, but you can also integrate into the group or integrate into this soulmate energy, one-on-one, more romantic type connection. We see a couple of scenarios here in the energy. But I feel like that's you, only Spirit's helping you work through the other side of this. Like, you're very good at being a standout and doing it for yourself and being on your own. And then Spirit is saying, and here's that other aspect that we want to have in your life. And really, you know, you're not going to have a say in this. This is coming in. But embrace it, rejoice in it, be appreciative of it, because I see it's nothing but great. great energy coming in here for you, whether that's romantically or finding your tribe, not being on your own so much. But like flamingo energy is good either way, okay? So this would be you working on and embracing a new side of yourself where you're not only just great on your own, but you're great in a group, or you're great in a group setting, or you're more comfortable, I should say, with more of a romantic type setting too in your life. Let's grab some oracles. Further info. Archangel energy. Yeah, if you work with that, it's coming through, or this could be a message to work with that. Helping you. I feel like some of you need help with communication in these types of more emotional settings. That's Archangel Gabriel, who's very good with the communication of things, healing. Yes, this will be very healing to not always be on your own. Again, you are good there, but I feel like if you had your druthers, if you had your say, if you had the ability to really speak your truth, you'd say, I need help. I need support. I need more around me. I need more human contact. I need more people around me. I need my tribe. Yeah, this comes in, like I said, it knocks and then it walks right in. It might be knocking as it's walking in because you're not going to avoid this. Go with this flow. Yeah, I feel like you think it's going to be, I'm going to have to perform here. This is going to be awkward. I think you're just thinking that it's going to be awkward, but really, like I say, I do get this message again of listen to your body, because your body's going to be drawing yourself into this. Where you think you're going to kind of feel like rejecting it, I feel like you won't, but you got to go with the flow and give it a chance. Pull towards another is strong. Oh my God, I'm just talking about this. Okay, so everything's pretty synced up here. I see a lot of abundance here for you in ways you never thought possible. Yeah, in ways that you've even given up because you're very protective of self, because it hasn't worked out before. I do not see that being the case now. And I feel like how you'll know this is it will just feel differently. It's just going to feel differently. It's going to feel very intimidating at first until you really submerge yourself, and then you're going to be like, hey, this isn't too bad. Actually, this is quite nice. All right. Yeah, something about emotionally, you've just not wanted to deal with it. You've just wanted to blend in. You've just not wanted to stand out. You've just not wanted to connect with anybody for any kind of significant amount of time or of any kind of significance. But that's not really you. Yes, that is maybe how you've been acting, but that's not really the inner you. You've really wanted to make connections with a tribe, connections with a certain someone. That is your happiness. It's just not worked out that way, or bad experiences have reinforced this thought process of yours. But this comes in differently. This will be differently. And again, abundance upon abundance, and what you're bringing in, what you've always wanted to manifest. It's getting clear on that. This is what I've wanted to manifest. And if it's here, I've got to give it my all. I've got to at least, I'm hearing, just at least open the door and welcome it in, embrace it, okay? And take it in stages. I think it's going to be very dynamic. It's going to be very emotional for you. But remember the transformation. And remember that Spirit's always here for you. Rely on them. Rely on your spirit team. Speak to them in the manners that you feel comfortable to gain the strength that you need for this. Because, yeah, it may be a little bit uncomfortable at first, but there is such a emphasis on listening to your body. Your body will be like this is good for us. Let's move toward this type of feeling. You're going to find a brand new foundation. Justice, clarity, truth, support. You've wanted support. Very dynamic. And that's how we started out, with fresh, beautiful energy. Vavoom, like, splashing up. Overflow, abundance. Charismatic, dynamic, delicious. Started out slow. I feel like a lot of you are saying, okay, Okay, I got this. I'll start slow. Start slow. Excellent, excellent, excellent thought. Yeah, you're finally being seen, and Spirit's bringing this in for you. And it may be a long time coming for you. Charm. Okay, the double dolphin. The dolphin to me is finding the one, soulmate. Happiness. Happiness with your person. That's what that charm means to me. We've also got the Rhino. Oh yeah, this fits perfectly. With the third card out, we saw the King of Pentacles. You know, you're very successful. You expect only the best from yourself and from others. And you have been a dynamo in like the workforce or anything that you've wanted to accomplish. You have done so. And you've worked hard. You've been the Rhino with the thick skin. And you've pushed away the emotional connections that haven't worked out. And you've pretty much pushed away the emotional connections and said, you know, this is not me. Maybe something from your childhood, because we see the children here. Or maybe you've always wanted children. Now is the time. You know, I could read that a couple of different ways. Because certainly this relationship has a wonderful foundation. Don't want to leave this energy. Don't want to leave this energy. Let's grab another oracle. Let's grab 3. What are we looking at here? Self-realization. Okay. Obviously, what we've touched on here. Authenticity. Self-realization. This is that comment I made about, look at your list of your wish list. Because this energy, this person, this tribe is on it. And now they're here and they're knocking. Authenticity. Be authentic. Don't give them the stiff arm and be tough like the Rhino with the thick skin, okay? Be authentic. Welcome it in. Take it in stages. Go slow if you have to. Reminder, this is your manifestation. And we've seen 2 cards about that because we did see that this is a wish of yours. We've talked about this. Your manifestation is coming in. Welcome it. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. That is your message. It helps the channel. It helps the channel to grow. I love this message for you. Please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee if you feel inclined, if this message has helped you, if you've enjoyed it. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.